Now see another division. It is 9546 divided by 38. 38 is the divisor, and to get the table of 38, we will split this 3 and 8, and we all know the table of 3 and 8. Okay, so we can get the table of 38 very easily by this splitting method. First of all, we will see the table of 38. This is the column for writing the table of 3, and this is the column for writing the table of 8. Now, you all know the table of 3. 3 0 0, 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 3 4 is 12, 3 5 is 15, 3 6 is 18, 3 7 is 21, 3 8 is 24, and 3 9 is 27. And you all know the table of 8 also. 8 into 0 is equal to 0. 8 1 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 8 3 is 24, 8 4 is 32, 8 5 is 40, 8 6 is 48, 8 7 is 56, 8 8 is 64, 8 9 is 72. Now very easily you can get the table of 38. First of all, you have to pick up the last digit. Here 0, we have to write 0, then 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2, 0, 0, 8, 8, 6, then 4, then 2. Then we have to focus on the numbers we are getting in this tens column. Here it is 3, nothing is left here, so 3 we have to write. Then 6, here 1 is left. Already we have written this 6 here. Therefore, this 6 plus this 1 together 7. Here it is 9, 2 is left, so 9 plus 2, 11. Here it is 12 plus 3, it is 15. 15 plus 4, it is 19. Similarly, 8 is already written, 4 is left, so 18 plus 4, it is 22. 6 is already written, 5 is left, so 21 plus 5, 26. 4 is already written, 24 plus 6, 30. 2 is already written, 27 plus 7, 34. In this way, very easily, we can get the table of 38 by using the table of this 3 and 8. Now, once you get the table of 38, the division will be very easy for you. Now, look at 9546 divided by 38. It is a 2-digit number. First of all, we will consider the first 2 digit as our target. It is 95 more than 38, so it is our target. We have to search the nearest number in the table of 38. What we are getting? 38 2 ja 76 and 38 3 ja 114. This 114 is more than 95. Therefore, we have to consider 38 into 2 is equal to 76. This 2 will be written in the least place as the digit of the quotient. Then 38 into 2, 76. After subtraction, minus sign we have to put here. After subtraction, we are getting 19. Then we have to place down the next digit. As already we have discussed about that, only one digit can be placed down at a time. Our target is now 194. Now you have to search the nearest number in the table of 38. What we are getting? 38 into 5 is equal to 190. That is the nearest number to 194. After subtraction, we are getting this 4. In every step, children, whatever the number after subtraction we are getting, you have to check that that number must be lesser than the divisor. Here we are getting 4. It is lesser than 38. It's okay. Then we can place down this 6. 46 is the remainder. 46 is the target now. Therefore, 38 into 1 is equal to 38. After subtraction, getting 8, that is also lesser than 38, means division is okay and it is finished. So, what is the quotient? Quotient we are getting 251 and remainder we are getting here 8. Now, we have to check the division. Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus R. Dividend is 9546. Quotient 251. And divisor 38 and remainder is 8. When we multiply these two numbers, our product is 9538. You have to show the calculation on the right side clearly. This 9538 will be added with this leftover number 8, and altogether we are getting 9546. That is the left side number, means dividend. Therefore, we can say that the division is correct and it is checked. Now children, look at what happened when we divide a number by 10, 100, 1000 like this round number. There is a correlation between number of 0 followed by 1 and the remainder of the dividend. Okay. For example, when a number divided by 10. 253 divided by 10. 10 has only one 0. Therefore, the rule says that the last digit only, as 10 has one 0 only, the last digit only will be the remainder and rest of the number will be the quotient. Okay. Now see the division. When we divide this 253 by 10, 10 2s are 20, then 5 remainder, placing down 3, 10 5s are 50, 3 is the final remainder. So what we are getting? The last digit 3 is the remainder and leftover number will be the quotient. Therefore, quotient equal to 25 and remainder is equal to 3. Similarly, when we divide this 1724 by 10, the last digit 4 will be the remainder and rest of the number will be the quotient. So, you have to establish the relation between the number of 0 and the remainder. It has one 0, therefore the last digit will be the remainder. And whatever the number left, that will be the quotient. These things happen with when we divide a number by 100. When we divide a number by 100, as 100 has two 0, therefore the last two digit will be the remainder and the rest of the number will be the quotient. So first of all, we have to separate the remainder. What is remainder? There are two 0, therefore remainder is 50 and 62 is the quotient. You can check it. 100, 6 is 600, 21 is the remainder, 5 placing down, 250, 100 2 is 200, therefore 15 is the remainder, 62 is the quotient. So 20 means last two digit will be the remainder. Another example, 14,506 divided by 100, 20, therefore last two digit the remainder and rest of the number is the quotient. Here the quotient will be 145 and remainder will be 06 means only 6. If you check it, look at here, 100 1 is 100, 45 left, then 0 placing down, 4 into 100 is equal to 400. After subtraction getting 50, 6 placing down, 100 into 5 is equal to 500 and finally the 6 is the leftover number. Therefore, we can conclude that a number divided by 100, R is equal to the last two digits and Q is equal to the rest of the number. Same thing happened when we divide a number by 1000, as 1000 has 30, therefore last three digit will be the remainder and whatever the number left, that will be the quotient. I hope it is clear to you. In the next video, we will see how to solve these kind of exercises.